Happy Wednesday and good morning. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our full Wednesday forecast. So we made it to the middle of the work week and we're nearing closer and closer to the middle of the month here, and we're tracking big changes heading into the rest of our work week. So let's dive right into it. Our Wednesday's looking pretty pleasant. We are waking up to some fog and cloud coverage early in the morning, but I think those clouds will clear out at least by the middle of the day. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s and 70s by the beaches, 80s and 90s for those interior areas. And one thing we're keeping an eye on will be some pretty gusty winds near the Central Coast beaches. But let's take a look at temperatures. So starting out the morning on the cooler side into the 50s and 60s here, but I do think it's going to be a very pleasant day on tap, other than some gusty winds into the evening hours. So we have that wind advisory issued by the National Weather Service. This starts at 11 o'clock today, continues until 11 p.m. this afternoon, and you can see here it does include the areas near Lompoc, right outside of Santa Maria. So if you are heading to the beach after work or after school, keep in mind those winds will be on the stronger side, and they're going to be keeping temperatures on the cooler side as well. So gusts could be upwards of 55 miles an hour, so we'll map things out with future track winds here. Not only are we going to be impacted for those areas right around Point Conception, we're also going to be seeing some gusty winds there up in Paso as well, maybe even the interior areas on the breezy side. Heading into the overnight hours though, we start to calm back down. It'll still be a little bit on the blustery side near Gaviota, and then even here in Santa Barbara, our winds looking to be around 12 miles an hour. So now let's take a look at the next couple of days here. So like I mentioned, we have some interesting weather ahead of us. We have our next big weather pattern shift. So today we're tracking low pressure. That's drawing in that cooler air. It's drawing in stronger sea breeze. So that's why we're cooling off a few degrees today. Not much of an impact associated with this system, mainly impacts for those areas in the Pacific Northwest. But you can see heading into our weekend, this is that next system that we're going to be tracking. So I think it arrives Sunday into Monday. This is bringing in some cooler and Arctic air from the Aleutian Islands. I think this cold front's sweeping through, cooling our temperatures 5 to 15 degrees below average. I think we'll be seeing some spotty showers working through as well. Rainfall amounts, all these other details still have some more timing to go through with, again, models making, getting these details all set up in place. But I do think we have a 30% chance of showers starting Sunday and continuing into Monday, and then we drop down to about a 10% chance or less. But here's a look at our forecast for our Wednesday. So no rain today, beautiful conditions, head outside, go for a hike, maybe go play some pickleball as well. It'll be sunny and 77 here in Santa Barbara, 80s for a lot of these inland areas, a nice cooling trend there in Coyama, only making it up to 87 degrees. Coastal areas in San Luis Obispo, 60s and 70s, 90 there in Paso, 86 in Atascadero, and then temperatures down in Ventura County into the 70s and 80s. Have a good Wednesday.